The aim of today's practical is to determine percent foreign organic contained by Lycopodium spore method. So Lycopodium is a club moss obtained from the Lycopodium clavatum belonging to family Lycopodiaceae. So this club moss is collected, dried, and then the spores are separated, and this is a powder of Lycopodium. It's yellow in color. These are the Lycopodium spore, and if we take 1 milligram of Lycopodium powder, it contains 94,000 spores. These spores are yellow in color, spheroidal, tetrahedral in shape with reticulate surface. And the moisture content is uniform in this Lycopodium powder. So we will be taking Lycopodium powder to determine the percent foreign organic matter present in the ginger powder. So what we need for this, we need a weighing balance, we need a Lycopodium powder, we need ginger powder. So we already we have seen that if we observe under microscope, the spores will be like this. And if we see if we take the suspension of this ginger powder, means addition of, if we are adding ginger powder in water and making the suspension, and if the drop of that, if it is spread on the slide and observed under microscope, we can see the starch grains like this. So we need to take the 50 milligram of Lycopodium powder and 100 milligram of ginger powder, mix it properly in a wash glass, and we have to prepare the paste of this powder, mixed powder, with the help of suspending media. We will be preparing suspending media with glycerin, triacanth mucilage, and water. And the ratio will be 2:1, 1:2. So 2 part of glycerin, 1 part of triacanth mucilage, and 2 part of water. So this is suspending media. So we'll be adding the suspending media into a powder mixture, and we'll prepare the paste. And once paste is formed, we will take some amount of this paste in a test tube, and we will add this suspending media into a test tube in such a way that if we take a drop on a slide and observe under microscope, 10 to 20 spores should be observed in that particular region. So here we have taken the paste which we prepared in the wash glass in a test tube, and then added the suspending agent. And we have to oscillate it properly, so the air bubble should not be there in the test tube. It should be completely mixed. And then we will be taking a drop, and we will see that whether the uniform dilution is correct or not. If we can see 10-20 spores, then the dilution is okay. Otherwise, we need to add more suspending agent. This is placed on a micro stage, and if this is an enlarged view, so this already we have seen, you can see these are the spores, and whatever the small are, these are the starch grains. So crowding should not be there. The slide should not be so crowded. That is why we mentioned that 10 to 20 spores we should be able to see. So just an overlook how it looks. Spores look like this, and starch grains look like this. We can see together. And then what we have to do in this case, we have to take 25 different fields, and in 25 different fields, we have to measure the number of spores and number of starch grains. So 25 region, we have to note down the readings, and we have to take different 4 different slides. So total 4 slides will be taking, and 25 readings will be different area will be taking, and we will calculate the average of it. And once we are getting the average, then this is a formula by which we can calculate the percent for organic matter. 94,000, as we have seen, 1 milligram of powder contain 94,000 of Lycopodium spore. So 94,000 into 100 into N into W divided by S into M into P, where M is the weight of sample. So we have taken 100 milligram of the ginger powder. W is the weight of lycopodium powder, that is 50 milligram. Then N is the number of particles in 25 field. These are the starch particles. This is the average which we will be getting. And S is the number of spores in 25 field. So lycopodium, these are the lycopodium spore. Then the P is the number of particles in per milligram of pure foreign matter. So in case of ginger, the 1 milligram of ginger contain 286,000 of the starch grain. So this is the standard figure for starch grains of ginger powder. So percent organic matter is equal to if we take number of particles, if we get a number of particles in 25 field, say 60, and we have taken the lycopodium powder 50 mg. So 94,000 into 100 into 60 into 50 divided by say we are getting the lycopodium 30 lycopodium in 25 field. So it is 30. We have taken the 100 milligram ginger powder, that is M, into the standard value 286,000. So if we do the calculation, we'll be getting the percent of foreign organic matter 32. So by this way, by comparing the lycopodium spore with the starch grains, we can find out the percent organic content present in the ginger powder. Thank you.